What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got another reaction video for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at Tom Macdonald. I'm a little late to this. I apologize. I'm going to be a little late to probably a couple of the next couple of videos that I'm going to be uploading in terms of music reaction. It's kind of like where we picked up. I'm going to be picking up where we left off from before. So we've got a couple more crypto videos, and, you know, Tom Macdonald drops music quite often, so we've kind of gotten a little behind with some of that stuff, and I know Dax has got one that's been out for, I think, a week or two, so we'll get to those, and I apologize for being a little behind, but we'll get back on track really quick, I promise. So we're going to be taking a look at Tom Macdonald. He has been getting a lot of flack over this song because I believe he produced by EMINEM in it, because I think it's an EMINEM beat. I don't know. I've been keeping myself in the dark because I wanted to save this for this video, right? So I haven't listened to it or anything. It's called Dear Slim, and I mean, it does well. It's just like any other Tom Macdonald, you know, you expect now, you know, out of the guy. He puts out good stuff. So, you know, we're expecting another good song here. I did see that he put out a video. It was like a 60-second video or something. He was wearing the overalls and the hockey mask, which you see featured on Shady XV album, and that's old school Slim Shady. You know, he used to wear the blue jean overall, the hockey mask sort of thing, right? So that was kind of like, I believe that was the beginning of it. And I don't know by the title Dear Slim if we're looking at kind of a, you know, what's the name? It's his one of his most popular songs, Stan, that song. I don't know if we're looking at a Stan sort of thing here, or what's going on in like his own rendition of it, but you know, it's time to find out. Let's find out. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's check it out. Tom Macdonald, Dear Slim. Let's get it.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me.
Already got it. Got the tank top on, the white tank top, writing papers everywhere, blonde hair. You know, already it's basically looking like it's gonna be Stan. Here we go.
Maybe because lately everywhere I turn, someone's comparing us crazy. I never would have thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of Shady. But I'm here now.
Is he calling himself the product of Shady? I don't know. We're too early in. I don't know if he's gonna be talking about like a different form of himself, or people that, like, maybe it's an outward perspective. People are projecting that onto him, that he's a product of Slim. I don't know. I like this. It's kind of like a little bit of a faster tempo, faster beat style. I like it.
Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of Shady. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom Macdonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics.
Talking about himself being a controversial rapper, it seems to be kind of his MO. That people label him as the controversial guy, and I forget what song it is. You guys will have to let me know, but he one of his songs, he talks about, I'm labeled controversial, but then like Cardi B's looked after as like a role model when she puts out a song like WAP. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that song, but you know, she's labeled as a role model to young women by putting out a song like that. But then he tells the truth about all this controversial stuff and how, you know, we're pitted against each other and all that, you know, like, and he's labeled controversial, so it's kind of like a, you know, like a tug of war type of thing right there. But you know, every artist, every rapper tends to have a thing that they kind of go back to over and over and over again. Logic was, you know, a lot of people hated on Logic because he always mentioned how biracial he was, and he continued to do it. The more people were like, oh, Logic raps about it being biracial, he's like, yo, I'm Bobby biracial, what's up, you know. So you know, he embraced it, and you know, every artist has something like that where they kind of like go back to it. And one of Tom's reoccurring lines seems to be that he's a controversial rapper, which is true. That is what people have labeled him as the controversial rapper, which I don't think there's really necessarily anything wrong with it. I just think that a lot of stuff that he talks about is honestly true, and I don't think that there's anything controversial about it. But I get why people label him as that, because he steps into that area that people are afraid to step into, and he'll speak up about it. So
I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm here now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, cause Marshall, I'm you.
Okay. You know, I mean, in terms of popularity, Tom McDonald's definitely not a household name. M's just been around way too long to be comparable in that regard. In a different era too, different era where you had to go and hand out mixtapes to people. That's how you got your name out there. It wasn't just you didn't blow up on the internet. You know, as he said, blew up overnight one time. You know, and him and his girlfriend were all right. So anyway, a lot of comparisons there, the drug addiction, crap like that. You know, and I was listening to the beat a little bit, and it's not a Stan beat, and I know it's an Eminem beat, and it's an older one for sure, but I can't quite tell. There's a little bit of an Eminem beat in there, and obviously there's more layers to it. There's more Tom McDonald on top of it, but there is an underlying Eminem beat in there, and I'm not sure exactly which song it is. It's a song that I listen to, though. I know that much.
You hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, cause Marshall, I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. I don't give a what. Dear.
Alright, that's a Tom McDonald hook. What do you guys think? You guys about it? Is that a trash or is that a pass? What do you think? I think I'm usually the first time I listen to a Tom hook, I'm never indifferent about it. I'm usually like, I don't like it, or I do like it, right? That one, I can get behind that one. I think that one's cool. I think that a lot of the comparisons that he's making, I think are logical comparisons. I don't directly think that he is Eminem by no means, and I don't think anybody is. I think Eminem is in a league of his own. He's done things for the hip-hop game that nobody has ever done and can do again, because that era has passed and that door is closed, right? So there are some things that is just completely just can't compare the two of them. Also, does he have fake tattoos on? The kind of whole Eminem thing? Because I know Eminem's got I don't know all of Tom McDonald's tattoos, so I don't know how many of these are actually like his or not, or whichever ones are for the video. But anyway, besides the point. He was talking about how Eminem changed the world with a pen, and I'm doing the same thing, right? Tom McDonald saying I'm doing the same thing, and it's true. I mean, you know, he's one of the more talked about rappers that's going on right now. He's making headlines, news, crap like that about the stuff that he's talking about, and people are like, oh man, you know, so he is. I mean, that's a perfectly fine statement I think he's making right there. So, you know.
Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But
I mean, I think he makes a very logical statement right there, you know? I feel like, I mean, now more so than before, I think with the white rappers, the Caucasian rappers, however you want to label them, they are breaking out of the, oh, you're Eminem sort of thing. I feel like probably the last decade or so, I say in more recent times, like the last 3 years, but before that, anybody that was white that was rapping was like, oh, you're just a product of Eminem, you're just Eminem, you know, they just project that on them because, you know, like 50 said, man, you know, hip-hop's been a black culture, it's been that way, you know, that's just what it was, and now, more than ever, we are... The hip hop genre is liked by everybody. It's mainstream, you know? It's so mainstream. You hear it everywhere. And now we're getting like pop rap, pop hip hop, you know, all that crap, right? So we're getting it's so diversified now that you can't really, you know, say that necessarily anymore. And I think that mold is breaking finally, that there's more than just Eminem that's a good rapper who is also white. It's not just him anymore, right? So I think that's cool, and I think that's great because it opens up more culture to what is hip-hop. Now, I will say that I hope that people do their homework and research and put some respect on the name of some of the people that paved the way for some of their favorite artists today, because I feel like that is something that is getting lost, is people aren't doing their homework, and there's so much disrespect being thrown to some of the OGs like Pac, Biggie, Nas, Jay, Kanye, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many of these guys that, DMX, that was the tragedy that happened with DMX. I don't think people realize now, like, people in today's time realize what DMX did for the hip-hop world. Like, he did so much for the rap game, right? and I just feel like there needs to be more respect put on some of these older guys. And I think Tom is one of the guys that constantly talks about that, about having, you know, like respecting these people, because he's mentioned it before in his songs before. Sorry, a little bit of a rant by me. I apologize. Let's get back into the song.
Now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture, garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See, Marshall, I'm just like...
Did a little flip on culture vulture there. They're basically saying, you know, he's kind of basically being a leech on things, and that's, I don't know. I don't agree with that take on people that call him that.
Those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See, Marshall, I'm just like you. I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim,
Nice.
I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours...
Sorry. Cooking the vulture, flipping the bird. You flip things up when you cook it. I'm just like you. I'm flipping the bird because I can't remember the names of these songs with the lines right off the top, but he talks about flipping people off. And he literally, the line that Eminem uses, he talks about flipping people off, and he references not the pinky, not the index, not the ring, but the one that you put up when, I can't remember. I think it's off the Curtain Call album, but anyway, that's a good reference. I like that.
Garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See, Marshall, I'm just like you. I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screamed at all of my teachers. A teen, I needed your CD on repeat and shady space on my t-shirt. But I'm here now. They call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you changed and don't like you. Cause in my mind it's still 99, and I'm you. Marshall,
Okay.
remember back when you became EMINEM. You changed the world with a pen.
I like this hook, man. I like this hook. Wasn't really a lot for me to go over in that last couple of bars. Solid bar set, you know, just nothing really to talk about too much.
Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. Whether you love me or hate me or think I'm crazy.
Oh, it's about to be an Eminem flow. All right. Let's see how he does.
Whether you love me or hate me or think I'm crazy. Dropped $100 grand to get a beat from Shady. I really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would've committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be black, or I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall.
Yo, I liked that. That was cool. He put his own twist on it. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is why I like the rappers that I like, guys. This is why I like the Coles. I like the K-Dots. I like the Toms. I like the Crips. I like these guys that put in this kind of effort, man. Dax. I have my problems with Dax, but I cannot disrespect the skill that he has, right? These guys, that's why I like them, man, because they put in that kind of work, man. That work, like, he took something that was already created and he was able to change it where you were able to recognize what it was before, but you can also recognize for what it is now, because it is now a Tom product, but it was an Eminem product before it. But there is a difference between the two, and I like that. I liked that a lot.
Didn't need to be black, or I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah.
I like that the homage he was playing there about with the whole overalls and the hockey mask. That's cool little throwback thing. I liked that a lot. I like that a lot, man. Tom I mentioned this, I think, in the last video that I did with Tom Macdonald, where, you know, he just constantly puts out heat, man. He really does. He is at the top of the game, in my opinion, currently, out of artists that are consistently putting out stuff. he puts out a lot of good stuff. He rarely misses the mark. I will say there's a lot of songs where like the hook might not, you know, hit home, and I can classify it as the Tom Macdonald hook, you know? Very 50-50, and I think it's starting to lean more towards 60-40, 70-30 on the hooks that I like. I think he's getting more consistent, towards me at least, because I know it really depends on the listener. Some people will like other songs more than others, you know, but this one's definitely going in the playlist. I really like this one. Dear Slim, pretty solid piece altogether. It wasn't completely like an Eminem track, you know. I expected kind of going into this that I was expecting like there was going to be a beat, you know, maybe he just took the stand beat and he was going to make his own, you know, song off of it. No, he mixed, I believe, multiple different Eminem style beats in there. He even had a certain flow that was Eminem's, and then he added his own thing to it, right? But it wasn't too little that it didn't change it, but it also wasn't too much that it also changed it, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't the same, but it still was. I don't know. I felt like he did perfect with that. I feel like it was absolutely perfect. I'll put the original video of this down in the description box, so if you guys want to check it out for yourself. I'll also post Tom Macdonald's stuff. As you can see, it is on the screen right now, but I'll post this stuff down in the description box, all that crap. Guys, let me know what you guys thought. Was this trash or pass? Did you like it? Was this one of his better songs? Was it one of his worst songs? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Tom Macdonald, Dear Slim, produced by Eminem. A little clickbait, but, you know, I mean, it gets you to click, so I guess it works, right? I liked it. I'm here for this crap. Keep it up, Tom. You're doing a great job. Guys, let me know, again, what you guys thought of it. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Get notified anytime I go, or doing my Twitch outro, bro. What the frick? Hit that subscribe button. Get notified anytime that I post a new video. If you click that bell and all that crap, I still gotta learn all the notification stuff. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.